Peripherals, Sarranuva here, and I'm back again with another video. In my last video, I mentioned Wowhead.com, one of the oldest and best resources for information on World of Warcraft, and I mentioned how you can get lost in the many areas of Wowhead. Today, I want to show you 5 different features of Wowhead that you're either not aware exists or are simply not using enough, because I can guarantee that you'll find them beneficial. Before I do that though, I would love it if you could join me over at Twitch, where I'm streaming every Friday at 8 PM GMT. Drop me a follow so you can be alerted when I go live. It would be great to see you in the chat, where you can tell me what content you want to see, as well as being part of my growing community. First up is one of the best features on Wowhead that I regularly use, the random page generator. Located in the footer of the website, the random URL will take you to a page within Wowhead, and this is where I've found some of the most interesting pages on Wowhead. You have to remember, Wowhead is a database website of assets, collections and information for World of Warcraft, so the random page can take you to anything from a guide, an NPC, a sound file or even a spell feature. Using this feature often sends me down a bit of a rabbit hole of achievement hunting, mount collections or just general, I didn't know that exists, I need it. It's definitely a great feature to use if you're a little bit bored of the game. If you're like me and you use Wowhead quite often, but you go to Google to search for the page you need, or use the internal search feature all the time for the same page, so for me it would be a Fury Warrior Best in Slot guide, then Add to Favourites will save the day. It's hiding in plain sight, but next to the header on every page is a greyed out star. If you're signed in with a Wowhead account, then simply click it and it'll act like a bookmark does in your browser. Then, to the right of the search bar, you'll see a little grey star, and when you hover over it, you'll see a drop down of your favourite pages. Such a great hidden little feature. The majority of WoW players should know about this, but if not, then you're in for a treat. Whether you're wanting to check if you have the item on a bank alt via a plugin, or want to link to an item that you're speaking to a guildie about in guild chat, then you can head over to Wowhead. Simply find the item, use the button called Links above the menu on the right hand side, and choose In-Game Link. Then go to your game, open the chat, paste the text and hit enter. And there you go, an in-game link for the item that you want. It'll have the tooltip, it'll have any connections on the plugins that you have. It's simple, effective and something that I hope you're going to use regularly. Now, this one is something that you'll have used as part of the website if you're used to filtering things down, but this feature is a little bit like a menu creator. So to find it, we need to go to Database, Items, Quick Links, and then Item Finder. And then once you're on this page, you can choose 3 options: an Equipment Finder, a Profession Finder, and a Mount Finder. If you're looking for some equipment, simply choose a category, a level range, a source, a slot, a spec, and it will pre-add a filter to the item slot you've chosen. It's a bit more of a primitive version of Raidbot's Upgrade Finder, but it helps you get amongst the options available to you. There is another option there, as I mentioned, the Mount Finder. It's a personal favourite of mine, as you can easily find flying mounts or ground mounts, and you can see a list easily, but that's where number 5 comes in. One of the more visual mount trackers out there, Wowhead allows you to easily see which mounts you have or do not have, and allows you to filter by source. So if you're like me, when you start looking at mounts to collect at the end of the expansion, then this is going to be great for you. You can filter by sources such as drops, quests, professions, and it's a great way of visually seeing the mount model, as opposed to a list such as more in-depth collector websites such as Simple Armory will show you. This way, you can get a good idea of what you're looking for and what you really want to focus on farming. Yes, I'm looking at you, Ashes of Alar. And that's it. A quick video showing 5 Wowhead features you either didn't know about or are not using enough. If you found the video useful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming videos. But in the meantime, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.